Okay, let's quickly look at the stats of a Queen 28. That is also really well built and maintained. And let's just, look at all the different things with set account. Okay, so we can harvest. Okay. I've already got the supplies, or from the Daisy. Okay. Don't forget to do your insect farm. I often forget. This build is also going to be haste. I don't know if I need. Okay, I don't. Let's get all of this out of the way while we're over here. Because there is a big difference between a Queen 32 or 31 and a Queen 28. Okay, so you notice we don't have the Mystery Hollow, so that is for Queen 31. Okay, here is all of our buildings. It was just upgraded, so we need to worry about that as well. Upgrading all of that. Again, I usually stick to the level 3 just because most of the time those mantis limbs are not stolen, and I like it that way. Okay, we are going to, of course, buy this. Okay. Alright. Let's do all of these. So again, this is a haste build as well. Okay. Your totem, you don't need to worry about that. You also have your organ you can do. Okay. Alright, let's look at the stats. See, haste is really good as on here as well. The range is decent and melee is decent. Again, check out those mover stats. Not very good. That's okay. Here is our snail. Research is busy. We are going to see if we have enough. We do. And let's go ahead and start a new one just because it needs to be done as well. The puppy's snoring away. How rude. Okay, that's all completed. Let's see, where can we go? We don't have the resources for a lot of these. But remember how I told you about the event, some of the events? Okay. So, since I don't have the resources right now, we are just going to use some of those to just get this done. Okay. Okay, so that is also done. That's a lot done. Okay. But as you can see, there is a big difference in the stats of a Queen 31 and a Queen 28. Also, don't forget that you can do honor and only focus on the ones that help your build. So like haste, I would focus on all haste. That boosts my haste stats. So that's what I recommend doing. You're also going to want to train at least 1,000,000 T1 movers. Now, I recommend having 10 million. Again, this is not a well built, but I do have 1 million haste, or 1.7, almost 1.8 million T1 haste, which is good. And you can see my T8 haste, there's over 1 million of them as well. There's also a decent amount of movers altogether, so that's good for a meat shield. But we are going to be getting this up to 1 million, okay? And then we are also going to build more T1 range and also melee. T1s are really good meat shields. You ideally want to have 1,000,000 of your best build, or your highest tier on. I recommend on all of them. Again, this is not well built, and if you're like me, you tend to do what we call ant suicides, okay? Ant suicides basically just mean that you send your troops or your marches out to their death. You don't have to purposely do it. It can be on accident. I often do it on accident, and that's just how it goes. That's my life, okay? If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. This build is still pretty decent. It's not a bad build, but it's also not the best build. There's always ways to improve, and I tend to stick to what I know best, and I just do that. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, you guys want to see anything, let me know, and we can make that happen, or I can make that happen. Anyways, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna go and take a nap now. Bye.